possession. Thought we might be seeing a comeback. That momentum right back the other way.
Well, that is certainly not complimentary football that we saw right there. The defense is supposed to help their offense, not give up another touchdown.
Fairbairn good with the extra point. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll send you down to Orlando and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
Let's go.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
What I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spend the entire halftime just working with them on what they're going to do to attack us in the second
sticky
half.
with him, Zeke.
Nice first half
Sticky with him.
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Ezekiel Elliott, 79 yards. And the Texans push further out in front. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Go to my YouTube. Go to YouTube and click on
the Titans offense set to begin the drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. They need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement.
I literally just said it, bro.
To it, right?
I literally
Put your
just
shoulder
said it.
against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
They'll run it again with Henry. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
Second and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Tannehill. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's
face
it. If you've got the
had DJ Moore
4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
Moore open.
Second and 10. Tannehill once more. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And he'll be down deep into Houston territory. A big play that time for the Titans.
I'm going to be an asshole. So you done bitching and complaining, bro? Just let me know when you done crying a little girl. Let me know that.
Out of the gun, Tannehill. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. He was looking for the rookie A.J. Brown there, but it'll be second and goal.
I stayed on the whole time.
The frustration is definitely setting in because they've thrown it to him over and over, unable to come up with a catch.
Oh, like he wouldn't do that.
I think he knew he would have his challenges against his secondary.
Like he wouldn't do it.
I don't think he saw a goose egg
like
at this point in the game. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. He'll get 5 out of the keeper, but now it's third down. So a decent deficit at this stage in the second half. 4 down territory?
No doubt about it. There's not a chance that he hasn't looked ahead and said, okay,
if we gain
yardage on this play, this is what we'll do going forward. If we lose yardage, this is the play call that I'll have ready.
They come out here in the eye. Gotta figure this is one they need here on 3rd and goal. They'll try to run with Breida. And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. Matt Breida with touchdown number 7 on the year.
You say Breida or
and the
Breida?
Titans are able to close the gap just a bit. Extra point up and good by Suckup. And the lead will be cut down to 14.
I thought you called this nigga burrito. I was like, you called this nigga burrito? What the hell?
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
That's what I thought for you, the bench shit.
This will be taken in at the 1. He's going to be stopped here with a penalty marker on the field. I'm not sure what this is about. So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
The face mask moves him all the way out past the 40 now for first down. Watson going to give this one to Miller. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
I saw Von Miller in college at Texas A&M, and all he kept caring about was his speed off the edge to the quarterback. But what impressed me, his balance and his ability to take on blocks and be a force in the run game, as we just saw there.
The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
Got an extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for third down.
I don't like this play.
Now Watson. Eluding the pressure right. He finds Hopkins complete. And he'll get this up near midfield, but that's still a few yards shy of the first down. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. Here's Brian Anger now. And the way this offense has moved the ball hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd.
I ain't gonna do that, bro. Really bad, they could put you on the 1.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minutes. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll run with Henry. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Did I say that? No, you just assumed
we see
that.
Those runs to the perimeter, we see those runs to the edge. We think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
On 2nd and 7, Tannehill. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. J.J. Watt in there to get him. Sack number 14 for him on the year. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Tannehill. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Whitney merciless in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
Got the best punter on that damn team, boy.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Now Austin. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and the Texans with great field position to start this drive as they take over 1st and 10. On 1st down, Watson escaping the pressure right. And he is going to be run down. What a disaster there. A huge loss. Luke Kuechly able to record his 5th sack of the season. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. 10th carry now for Elliott. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today.
I'm at
this will be
41,
a loss
bro.
of 3,
really
and now a
glitching,
much tougher 3rd down looming.
Lately, all he's doing.
And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Out of the gun, Watson. Under pressure now, Watson.
He gives me like a murder on that.
Von Miller in there to get him, and that is now sack number 18 on the season for him.
That line can't hear
Here's
that
Brian
thing.
Anger now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Back now in Nashville, as it looks like we are just about set and ready to begin with the 4th.
It just sucked.
Here's Brian
Texas
Anger
line
now.
is just
Standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. Now a fair catch called for and taken here, and that'll set up his guys in great field position.
And my punter. Yeah, by accident. Fuck, I gave him good field position on accident.
Hey, exit. Get it.
On 1st and 10, Tannehill. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion. Have a muddle in the middle of the...
And this is
I got stuck. I got stuck on the wrong person.
Touchdown,
Lucky
Titans. Curtis Samuel, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, as his guys
You got
are
lucky,
back
Will.
within a
I
single
got stuck
score.
on the wrong person.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting. But I am excited about this, and I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done.
Hey, Mike 52. Hey, team 6. Team 6.
Run it, run it and die.
Mike 52.
You run it and you die.
Back to throw, Tannehill. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Should have been picked. Probably doesn't matter on a 2-point conversion, but still, as a former DB, you want to grab that ball when you can, don't you?
You certainly do, and don't say it, because I know you're thinking it. Don't say it.
What am I thinking?
You know what I know what you're thinking. Well, if he'd had hands, he'd be playing on offense.
Well, that's true. You've said that before. His offense ready to go here for their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule.
Ezekiel Elliott going to take it the distance. Touchdown, Houston. 75 yards. And the Texans push further out in front.
Bitch. How you like it there?
Not a whole lot to
How
recap
you
on
like
that
it?
drive.
How you
Just
play
one
like a
play,
bitch, ain't it,
75
motherfucker?
yards to
How
the
you think?
house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember,
How you think I feel? You
is
quick
it a
out me with
straight
Chris
line
Simmons.
75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So
I ain't get mine set up either on that touchdown. You know what you did. You know what you did. You know what you did, motherfucker. You know what you did, cheating ass nigga. Shut up. Shut up.
Spins past him.
Not really.
And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
Ready? Christone, travel. 5.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down. Again, it's Henry. Space to maneuver at the 40. And he takes it all the way up to the 47.
I didn't click off. I was on that nigga right there. You juked me out.
We'll definitely see some open
Who was clicking?
and he's taking
Who was
advantage of it
clicking
right now, but
off?
that shouldn't be a surprise.
Who was
Defense
clicking
has
off?
the
I did not
lead.
click
They'll
off
play
of
for the
nothing.
pass first.
Shut up. I did not click off of nobody, you stupid fuck. You juked me out, you dumb bitch. Damn.
On 1st down, Tannehill. And that'll wind up.
He won't never let nobody talk. He juked my user out,
Give his
dog.
man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
Hey, Smooth, shut up.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Hey, Zoo.
Damn, this nigga's annoying.
Mike 45. Switch up, switch up.
Now Tannehill taking a shot for Samuel. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football
I'm not
back.
gonna keep arguing with this nigga. He keeps
The Texans.
look at the look. I'll send
There are
my
2
team. Look at
scores
the
on the
bro.
plus
Just
side.
touch
Still
your dumb
time here
ass
in this
up.
4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away.
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, 1st downs, they can't touch the ball.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the 1st down run goes backwards. Again, it's Elliott. I don't know if he made it out of the end zone. No signal. Yes, it's a safety. And you know, years he has a theory.
What just happened? Hold on. They kicked me out. What the fuck? We gotta restart the game. They kicked me out. Disconnected me. Madden kicked me out the game. Yeah. I mean, he pushed it. He let me out, bro. I ain't do nothing. I ain't had nothing to do with it. I was straight all the way through it. He just let me out. Yeah, I gotta restart. Soon, everybody know. Not really, bro. Who said who? The nigga acted like I wanted to quit. Smooth, I really didn't, bro. You keep trying to. I mean, you. Oh my God! Please shut the hell up, dude. Just come and get this ass whooping, bro. Lord Jesus, you get on my nerves. Just doing the fucking thing, bro. No, I'm not. I'm straight. Force winning my ass, so get your black ass in here. Oh, man. Trust me, I don't want to eat this fucking. He was already one of the 99s in the game. You know what? I'm not finna get to argue with this nigga. I thought you were talking about DeAndre Hopkins.
All in all, we have a pretty pleasant December day in the Volunteer State. The chilly rain from last night has moved on. The temps have bumped up a bit here at Nissan Stadium in Nashville. This crowd here fired up for football as a moment ago their Titans were introduced. This should be a good one as the Titans get set to match up with the Houston Texans. This will be fielded at the 6. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
He's trying to talk me out of my game. It's not going to work. Please play the game. You know what I'm talking about. But you're trying to keep talking. Shut up, bro.
60 Pittsburgh.
Shut up, dog. All I gotta say, play Madden.
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Mute.
Case this year, you think he's got a shot, don't you?
I do. I think he's got more than a shot. But what he's going to need here down the stretch this late in the season, he needs that big closing game, that game that we're all going to reflect on and go, oh, my goodness, did he put up a number, let's say, 200 plus?
On second down, here's Henry. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first down and big runs.
A first down carry for Henry. DJ Reader there on the tackle.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
V2 bombers. It's going to be a long day. Watch out. Slam. And 2.
On second down now, it's Henry. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to third down.
So many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
What?
Pilot, 64, weak. Sit up. Get it.
From the gun on third down, Tannehill. And that's caught by Smith. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 41-yard line. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 41.
Go. 52's the mic right here over there, Mike. 52's the mic. Let's go.
Running from the gun with Henry. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. That's a first down pickup for Tennessee on a gain of 10.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Tannehill on first down. He's going to look deep for more. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. DJ Moore, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Titans take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Whoa.
Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Get out of here.
Now it's Watson. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And the defense loses him. It's complete. Touchdown, Houston. As his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
This will be fielded at the 6.
Oh my God, please, bro. Really?
Dion Lewis. He's at the 30. 10. And he's going to score. It's a Titans touchdown. It's a kickoff return of 94 yards. And the Titans have taken the lead. Extra point put through by Succop. And that makes the score 14-7. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Let's go, Heavy. Let me what you got. What you got, Heavy? What you got, Heavy? Give me some. Give me
To throw is Watson. Flush to his right. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And he'll go out near mid. Field at the 49. So the ref takes a peek here, wants to see if the receiver had possession and both feet inbounds.
If this were a college game, this would be a legal catch. It's the second foot that they're looking at to make sure it gets down. You have to have 2 inbounds in the NFL.
Back to throw, Watson. And he'll get that to Fournette, complete. 6 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it a second down. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Here's Watson. Flushed out right. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he's going to get it all the way down to the 10-yard line. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards. So now, following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. Here's Watson. That's out to his running back, Fournette. They'll give him a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Watson eluding the pressure right toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Amari Cooper, the intended target, and it's 3rd down. We documented it last week. They played so well defensively. 4 interceptions. Tried to get their hands on another one there.
And when you've had 4 the previous week, you are just itching for more the very next week. And there was a great opportunity. It went by the wayside, but let's not underscore what's going on with this defensive unit. They are around the ball every time it's being put in the air.
That's on the 1st-round pick, number 23 overall, Titus Howard.
What?
So following the holding call, what can they do here on 3rd and long? Watson looks to throw again. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Jeffrey Simmons. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Fairbairn now to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
They begin with Henry. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
We got 80 weapons. We got 3. 86 to man. 86 to man. Watch it. Switch it. Snap.
Tannehill. He's got it complete. Derrick Henry. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the 1st down, and that's exactly what he did.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
What? Hey, good D. You gotta knock your ass out. Don't ever fucking touch my shit. I'm all right with all that gay shit. Shut up, boy. Don't play. I ain't playing, bitch. You know you like to count.
Now on 2nd and 13. Tannehill. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A gain there of 21 yards.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 41. Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And down to the 27-yard line. The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
Once again, they run with Breida on first down. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. He lost 9 there. That's really going to set him back for 2nd down.
Let it. Mike by 2. I hope you brought your left because I'm about to take you to school. Check 13. Check 13. Hatchet. Look. Squeeze. Cut. Go.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Tannehill. And that is intercepted by the Pro Bowler, Jalen Ramsey. And it's a good return here as he'll get all the way up close to the 35.
Well, if you go by the numbers, you'll find as the temperature goes down, so does the passing efficiency. And now that we're in December, even the routine throws are going to be harder for the quarterbacks. And this one, it winds up getting picked off.
Slam. 24.
After the interception, here's Watson. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now 2nd down.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter, a lot of time to change things. On 2nd and 10, Watson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Von Miller, he continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year. Following the sack, it's now 3rd and long for Watson and the Texans.
Check 24. Switch. Check 24. Just checking.
On 3rd down, Elliott. And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the 1st down marker. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th. They are going for it. Here's Watson, dancing to his left. And he fires one that's intercepted. It's the Pro Bowler Luke Kuechly that picks it.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
On 1st down, Henry. And down inside the 40 to about the 38. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Call it no gain that time, as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 4.
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. And it's complete. Henry. That one good for a pickup of 15 for Tennessee.
There are a lot of tough routes to try and cover. When you see a runner come out of the backfield and run this angle route, looks like they're going to the flat, and then they put their foot in the ground and cut back sharply inside. Not easily covered, and then when they catch it, good momentum built up by them as well.
And able to pick up the first. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. To throw on 2nd and 6. Tannehill. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
And when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Tannehill. Flush to his right. That'll be complete to Breida. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. And no field goal try here from the red zone. Offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th. They'll run. It's Henry. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. 15 yards. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. Extra point up and good by Suckup. And that makes it a 21-10 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, they'll start this drive at about the 37-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Less than 30 seconds to go in the half. Pretty good starting field position, all things considered. You'd think they definitely have time to get to field goal range.
Yes, and you get into the huddle or you come off the bench here and you've called multiple plays because you're going to say, this is how we're going to run them in order, guys. You don't have time for audibles. You don't have time to change anything. You're trying to get the ball in position to at least get 3. They've got a great shot to do it right here.
On 2nd down, it's Elliott. What a spin. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Now we'll play fake, and it's Watson. Flushed out right. Complete. He finds Braid.
Let's go, boys.
So we've reached halftime here in Nashville, the Music City, with the Titans out in front. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be fielded at the 6. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
Let's go.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is. Right?
Ezekiel Elliott going to take it the distance. Touchdown, Houston. Ezekiel Elliott stand down as his guys are back within a single score. Bill O'Brien with a call here. We'll go for 2. A shotgun snap for Watson, sliding out of the pocket, and he's got it. So the try for 2 successful, and with it, they're back within a field goal. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
On 1st down, here's Breida. And he's got room. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Matt Breida with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. Extra point put through by Succop. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This one taken from the 7. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about
Ezekiel Elliott going to take it the distance. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown.
You just get it.
Ezekiel Elliott, 77 yards, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good, and that will get them one closer. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's 2nd down.
At the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Watch the run, watch the run. Hey, watch it, watch it. Ready, go. Go, go. Go.
Now it's Henry, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Henry. He'll have a 1st down past the 40, and he'll get this all the way up to the 42-yard line. Give him 16 yards there, a Tennessee 1st down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Go.
They run with Breida. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. 1st down, Titans, gain of 12.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
They'll run on first down. Henry. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Henry. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. That's a first down pickup for Tennessee on a gain of 10.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
No. Off. 61, matchbox lights. 5.
Here's Breida. About 3 yards there to the 27.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Mike 52. Hey, watch the slant. Rock it. Yo, cheetah. Now.
From the 27, Tannehill. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Now the Texans are going to stop it as they signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
52, Mike 52. We got to get the ball. D, get the ball right here. Let's go. Hey, Mike 52. Ready?
Out of the gun, Tannehill. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick.
Well, it's 3rd and long, and you've got a few different ways to play it offensively. But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it. And this time, it results in an interception.
Elliott on first down, going to be taken down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Now left side on the swing pass. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A big one there for the Texans, 18 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Watch it. 24.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. Eluding the pressure right. He'll try and run it. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
The best quarterbacks that ever played the game all wanted to blend in with their teammates and be one of the guys. But sometimes you got to take modesty and put it aside. You're the franchise quarterback, the face of the team, and the guy that leads them to victory. You have to get down and protect yourself and not take hits like that.
And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. Back now in Nashville. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. The Texans on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Out of the gun, Watson. Steps away to his left. He may try and run for this. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a 4th down.
Well, he strung it out as far as he could, and I like the fact that he kept his eyes downfield, but he finally ran out of time and room. But I'll take that over forcing it downfield and possibly having it intercepted.
They'll go with a big bank Fournette, And he will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. In 2018, Deshaun Watson had 5 fourth-quarter comebacks. Only Drew Brees of the Saints had more with 6. Going deep for Hopkins. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins, his 25th touchdown, tying Emmitt Smith for the 5th most in one season. And the Texans have retaken the lead. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And a pretty slick return there as he's up just shy of the 45-yard line.
For a quick second there, I thought we were about to have a repeat performance of a kickoff return for a touchdown. This guy's on fire today.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 43. Looking here for Smith downfield. And that's caught inside the 30. Gain of 32 that time. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
Hey, Charlie. 26-yard line. Showing it.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Henry. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
The Titans on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. On 3rd down, a run from Breida. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Five. Check that. We're on Mike 52 right here. Ready? Shoot.
Here we go on 4th. Tannehill. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Boy, what a turnaround. They exited the lockers with a nice lead, and now all of this. What's happened?
So when you start to write your novel, you'll start out with, it was a tale of 2 halves, won't you?
Right, but I'm a bad writer.
I don't know exactly what happened because sometimes teams can go in with a lead and get too comfortable, too relaxed, and a couple of things go wrong, and it's hard to get back that good feeling.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs. And the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Watson buying time to his left. And he is out of bounds up past the 10. Deshaun Watson so multi-dimensional, able to scramble for the first. So a little more space to operate now. 1st and 10 from right around the 12.
55, mark, 55. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
From the gun, here's Watson. That's to his running back, Leonard Fournette. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 7 yards on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down. Watson now to throw. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. 16 yards on that one, and also a Texan 1st down. Watson now 5 straight completions here in this 2nd half. 1st and 10. From the gun, Watson. Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it. It's picked up by the Titans. And this drive will start on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
With that takeaway, partner, right there, that's a combination of coaching, execution, and absolute belief. Because a lot of guys will look at the scoreboard and go, this thing's pretty well done. But they still thought to themselves, if we can make a play, we give our team
Derrick Henry all alone. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Derrick Henry, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Titans have once again taken the lead. Extra point up and good by Suckup. And that gives him a 3-point lead. Out is the and send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
They're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They keep on the ground with Elliott. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Bringing him down defensively, Jayon Brown. Watson. Escaping the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down.
How many times have we seen this late in the 4th quarter? Because you know the pass rush is getting after him, and they get upfield, get that great push, and what do they create? Space, and he takes off.
Some good gains going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Now Watson. Forced out to his left, and he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Von Miller in there to drop him as that clock continues to run.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there, because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
Well, look to throw. And break. The tight end's got it. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 35.
Hey, you've got your 1st down. Get up to the line of scrimmage and spike it.
Watson now 11 of 15 through the air. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Being chased out left. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. This to potentially send us to overtime. And his kick is indeed good. And they will tie this game here in the final seconds. So a money kick there in the final seconds. And now, barring any hijinks on the kickoff here, partner, I think you and I, we're going to settle in for a little overtime.
And I wouldn't have it any other way. This has been a dogfight all through regulation. No reason to think it won't continue in the extra period.
Let it happen, nigga. I don't care. Why you mad for? Why you mad?
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Tie game, and barring something incredible here, we're likely headed to overtime.
And just a couple of scenarios here to keep in mind. One, if you want to be really aggressive, you do throw the Hail Mary and see if you can get something downfield.
What would you do?
Yeah.
What I would do is either hand it off inside or more likely I take a knee and let the clock run out. Because if I'm back there trying to throw and a sack happens, the ball comes free, I can lose the game here. If I get to overtime, I can still win it.
Let's see if they are in line with Charles Davis. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Final whistle blows, and we need some extra time here to decide who will be the victor.
60 minutes, just not enough some days to decide who's going to win the game.
And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
And he'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
Mike muted. Mike muted.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They're set for their first drive here in overtime, and this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team, and that first drive can dictate the whole thing because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
And it's been loud in here so far. First down run with Elliott going to go for about 4. 2nd and 6 coming up. Kevin Byard up to make the tackle. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. First throw at OT for Watson. Into the hands of the tight end. This is Jordan Thomas. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 15 yards, the Texans pick up the first down. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Now Watson from the gun, he'll throw. That one complete to Elliott. The 20. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. Big plays back and forth just continue. Both offenses excelling.
And I hear the excitement in your voice while you're calling this game. This hurts my soul as a defensive player, watching these teams go up and down the field and put points on the board.
Do me a favor the rest of the way. Sit back, relax, and just appreciate the... And a big loss here as he's taken down. Von Miller in there for the sack, and he's closing in on the all-time record. That's number 19 on the year. After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Now it's Watson. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Cameron Wake in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes left in this overtime session, and still all tied. Probably thinking they got to be careful not to force anything here in overtime. This is 3rd and a mile right now. Here's Watson, operating from the gun, dancing to his left. And the pressure gets to him again. Von Miller, it's his 20th sack of the season as he continues what could be a record-setting campaign. Here's Brian Anger now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback.
Ready, set.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Their defense did its job, got the stop. All they need is 3, and this is over.
Couldn't have done much else other than score themselves and end it. But they turned it back over to them, and now all they need is a field goal to win the game. An excellent job by the defense. Can the offense finish things off?
Yeah, part 1 is done, now part 2. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida. Oh, now Breida loses it. And the Texans scoop it. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. And a costly, costly mistake. Coaches talk so much about ball security, and in overtime, so paramount.
Partner, do you ever wonder if maybe they talk about it too much?
Too much, yeah.
Doesn't seem like you can, but maybe by discussing it time and time again, and you know they overemphasized it here, that almost became self-fulfilling.
And any points beat them here. Field goal or a touchdown now. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. From the left hash, this from 46. And he got it. The kick is good. In overtime, he's able to split the uprights.
DJ, bro.
It's rare that you get a game into overtime.
I got one in. I'm done. Leave the party, bro. I'm done. I'm done, bro. Wavy, good shit. Remy, I'm done. I'm muting this nigga. I'm muting this nigga. I'm muting.
So for Houston, it's a 10th win of the year now as they move to 10-4. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents.
He butthurt, bro. They gave me the. Wait, I'm about to argue with this nigga, bro. I'm not finna argue with this nigga. I'm not finna argue with this nigga.
And for Charles
Not
Davis,
finna argue with him.